Check out 5 celebs who are just as obsessed with 13 Reasons Why as you are, right here on Newsfeed. Today's episode of Newsfeed is brought to you by Pandora Premium, where you can search and play your favorite songs. Pandora, sounds like you. The moment 13 Reasons Why dropped on Netflix, it became an instant hit, and there are some huge celebrities that are showing support for the show. Kylie Jenner was asked by a fan on Twitter if she watched the show, to which Kylie simply tweeted back, "I just want Clay," followed by a sad face emoji. Thousands of fans liked the tweet, most likely because they feel the same way about Clay that Kylie does. #obsessed. Little Mix's Perrie Edwards is currently on tour with Ariana Grande, but she clearly made some time to binge watch the show with the rest of us because she shared a touching note on Twitter about how moved she was by the show and how important its message was, writing, quote, "I just watched the new Netflix series 13 Reasons Why, and it was one of the hardest things to watch. The way they got the message across was amazing, and although I found it upsetting and massively disturbing, I feel like every person going to high school should still watch it." Bullying is a disgusting thing that young people have to go through on a daily basis. If you or anyone you know is being bullied, please don't sit back and stay mute. Do something about it. Life is too short, and there is always someone you can talk to. We can stop bullying if we stick together and show love and support to one another. We could not agree with her more. Lauren from 5H also admitted to being a fan of the show, simply tweeting, quote, #13 Reasons Why is lit. I read this book in 7th grade and it was my favorite for a while. So exciting to watch it. It's definitely awesome to see fans of the book like Lauren loving the TV adaptation because, as we know, that's not necessarily always the case. Actress Lili Reinhart is busy starring on the CW's Riverdale based on the Archie comics, but she took some time out of her busy schedule to watch 13 Reasons Why and also praised her friend Ross Butler, who plays Zach Dempsey, for his work on the show, tweeting, quote, "Shout out to my pal @Ross Butler. Your work on 13 Reasons Why is touching. Bravo." Talk about some serious friendship goals. And finally, it's Leena Gomez, who is so obsessed with 13 Reasons Why. She is an executive producer for it. She was also originally set to star in the adaptation, but she ultimately decided to pull out and work behind the scenes for the show. But even though she can call the show work, she's just as in love with it as we are. She explained of her passion project, quote, "I think the message, how I felt when I read the book, I felt like Hannah. And now, 7 years later, I still feel like Hannah even more than I ever did. So I think the message and people, no matter what age you are, can relate to this story. Everybody has gone through this, and more than ever, it should be talked about today." We couldn't have said it better ourselves. All right, guys, now I gotta know. How obsessed are you with 13 Reasons Why? So sound off in the comments down below, and after that, be sure to subscribe to Newsfeed for more fresh updates. I'm your host, Tom Plumley. Thank you so much for tuning in. Click to the left to see how Catherine Langford reacted to a tweet from Lady Gaga, and thanks again to Pandora for sponsoring this episode. Now with Pandora Premium, where personalized radio meets on-demand listening. It's the only music app you'll ever need.